Hello, this is Darth Parallax's second YouTube video. Today's topic will be dating advice for the Avengers. Now, I'm sure that you've all seen countless YouTube videos for dating advice before, but this one is special. There's all kinds of, questions and conundrums that people have in working out human interpersonal relationships that different commentators and stuff try to work out. But a lot of the reason that people don't have a consensus on certain of these issues is that they're not willing to admit Hollywood has it right. Love is stupid. But in stupidness is what is great about it. And all of the classic, oh, never do that, you saw it in a movie, and that movie was terrible, and those characters were terrible, and they messed up their lives. People love messing up their lives for a crush, a romance, a date, getting married with completely the wrong person. But here's the thing. The reason why people don't give each other Hollywood advice when they're talking seriously is because they're trying to recognize you're not rich like Iron Man. You're not as hot as Black Widow. You aren't able to rip entire armies apart like the Hulk. And you're not Thor, the God of Thunder. These are all very powerfully attractive advantages in mates that allow them to get away with getting up to all kinds of dramatic crap in the classic boy meets girl, boy falls in love with girl, girl ruins boy's life with impossible problems, boy is stupid and deserves this. It's like all those things. You see, so, okay, my glasses keep falling down. But anyway, so we give each other these advices to try to avoid saying, the first thing you need is a car like Iron Man's. The first thing you need is to be hot. The first thing you need is to be ripped. And to be awesome. And to be, just epic, you know? Because we don't want to make people feel too uncomfortable about what they don't have. But here's the thing. In every type of thing you're pursuing, there's always a next level up. There's always a new set of difficulties and a new set of challenges. But just because it's hard to go from being awesome at dating level 3 to being awesome at dating level 4 doesn't mean that what the level 3s have doesn't work. The level 1s need to be told to have what the level 3s have. You follow me? So we all start out like hobbits, like Frodo or Harry Potter with we're pathetic. But we need to be told to look at these amazing hotness, awesome things that our fantasy characters have and say, we need that. But even after we have what our heroes have, there is still more dating advice to have. So, once you're an Avenger, here is the dating advice you need. First, we're going to start with Iron Man. Iron Man gets all the ladies, right? What is Iron Man What is Iron Man's problem? How come he's not, like, completely happy? Either settle down with one or settle down with whoever. I mean, we see him awkward and discontent with Pepper a lot. And here is my number one piece of dating advice for Iron Man. You're overprotective. Pepper Potts is twice as competent at many, many things than you are. And she proved in Iron Man 3 that she's ready to be a warrior. We've all seen that she actually loved throwing extra misfire everywhere. What you need to do is, you've got 50 Iron Man suits of your own. You need to make at least 5 Iron Man suits for Pepper and say, you know what, Pepper? You can be an Avenger. That is Iron Man's biggest problem. But before you can take the advice of telling Pepper Potts that she can be an Avenger, you've got to be born a genius, learn how to discover impossible elements under time pressure, and fight off supervillains that steal your corporate secrets, and make Iron Man suits. But once you are Iron Man, you need to share your Iron Man suits with your friends and family and close ones. Oh my goodness, freak. And Pepper Potts will love you forever if you give her the really awesome best shit. Okay, next piece of dating advice. I'm going to go with the Hulk next. He's the next easiest one. Okay, Bruce Banner, I've got some reading material for you. Twilight New Moon, and, let's see. Love at First Bite, and I'm trying to remember if there was any good Scooby-Doo movie for this, but anyway, getting back later. Alvin and the Chipmunks meets the Wolfman. Okay, Bruce Banner, you're the Hulk. You're a monster. Yes, it's all twisted and tortured and angsty. And chicks love that shit. Oh my god. Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Yeah, my tortured dark side, Padme. I just don't trust the Jedi anymore, and I sometimes feel like killing everything. Like, not every guy can play this off. But you actually have this genetic problem in your blood. All of those bullshit excuses that other guys give that are, like, completely inappropriate and wrong and major turnoffs and everybody will warn women away off. You actually have that as a real excuse. And you need to embrace that. And you need to realize, hang on, that makes me dating material numero uno. And, like, just, you know what? Any messed up fanfiction on the internet you can find, just read that, Dr. Banner, and you'll be great. May I suggest My Little Pony Harry Potter crossover? Okay. Next, I'm going to give some advice to, Black Widow. Okay. Now, you really have a big problem. You released all of the secrets of international security from S.H.I.E.L.D., Hydra, probably the KGB, everybody. You put everybody's crap out on the internet. That was not popular with anyone. And you have to restart over with your entire identity. Black Widow, you need to go back to high school. Your new identity needs to be, or college. You need to go back to high school or college, and you need to work on not being a gossipy jerk. Okay, this video is about the Avengers, superheroes. My first video was rough drafty, and like not PG enough rated. I'm gonna try and refrain from stronger language from now on. But yeah, Black Widow, you were being, yeah, nobody liked what you did. So maybe if you learn about the secret part of being a secret agent, the quiet part, where you don't tell anybody and nobody knows what you're doing, like, yeah. Because the image of what you're supposed to be, this, like, mysterious femme fatale woman, oh, that's great! You have everything going for you! But you need to reread the company handbook, okay? And like, follow the guidelines and rules that were set down for a reason to help you not live in a world where everyone wants to kill you. Okay, let's see. So it's Iron Man, the Hulk, Black Widow, Hawkeye. You know, Hawkeye is pretty darn impressive. He takes all this crap for being so unoriginal with his bow and arrow, so dated with his bow and arrow. He's not even dated in a cool way like Thor, who throws lightning bolts around. And he's got a respectable family, secret family actually, hidden away from even most of S.H.I.E.L.D. Only Nick Fury knew. That's why Hydra couldn't get to him in Age of Ultron. And Hawkeye, you know you're in over your head. You're a great guy, a valued member of the team as a person. We do not see you as weak. You need to have a talk about confidence and self-worth with the Avengers to make sure that everybody knows this is all coolness, and you need to retire and you need to stay retired. You've got things made, and like, you've done your part. You came into your own as an Avenger, bringing in the new Avengers, Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver, and the Vision, and you're good. You're good. And let's see. That brings us to our last two Avengers that I'm going to cover in this video. No, wait, sorry. The last two of the original Avengers, I meant to say. Aaron Panassi, cut out both me mentioning your name here and crop it all so that I just say the first set of Avengers not in this video. Okay. So, Captain America. Captain America, you are the trickiest to try to give advice for. Because you have a lot of things you need to learn, and a lot of things you need to work on. You need to catch up with 70 years of internet history and stuff. You need to get a Facebook, get a YouTube. You need to go back to college, like, 3 times in a row, just to make sure that you, like, get, the time to read all the books. Well, I'm not saying you should have to write any papers or crap, but I'm just saying take some time, take more time, because you only had like, what, 2 or 3 years to catch up on stuff. You want to process things. You want to at least take as much time to absorb stuff as other guys your age have done. But, see, I trust your judgment as well, though. You have very excellent character, very good upbringing, very good common sense. So, you already know this. You need a lot of advice, but you know what you need, and you're going to be good at getting it, and it'll come to you. It'll get better in the future for you, Cap. That's my advice for Cap, is to just never give up hope, and someday you will not be forever alone. And the big one. Thor, God of Thunder. You know what? I'm not even going to lie to any of you. Thor... he's fucking Thor. It's like, I mean... all of the Avengers should take Thor as their dating advice model. He's got the swagger of Iron Man. He's got the proof, the legitness of the Hulk. He's got the nobility of Captain America, the innocence, the naivety, the emotional challenge of being torn between selfishness and responsibility that, like, is kind of like the Hulk's inner turmoil. And, like, even he's got some of Loki's better qualities. They are half-brothers, and they grew up together, and they rubbed off on each other. He's funny. Thor is a god, and just worship him. So, that's it for the Avengers. Now, there is, also the new Avengers in Age of Ultron. And since there's only a couple more to add in, also the additional Avengers coming in the Civil War. So that's Ant-Man, Black Panther, Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver, and Vision. I don't think I missed anybody. Black Panther, what you need to do, you have all this vibranium in Wakanda. You need to put some of that vibranium on the open stock market for people to invest in it. Make even more money than you have. Just because, making money is fun. And you need to buy Fox Studios. And you need to text Storm and say, "Hey babe, want to be a queen?" And that's cause you're pretty cool too, like Thor, but you just need to find the right woman for you, and you need to just pluck up the courage and say, "Hey, do you want to go out?" You need to issue that first invitation. Because you have everything else. Then, for the twins, Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. Okay, Quicksilver, you need to be less dead. Some girls might be able to look past the being dead part, but most girls won't. Honestly, the super speed thing, that's not your biggest problem. You might be afraid and worried about that. That might be a self-confidence issue for you. But, I mean, you're a superhero, you're an Avenger, and it's funny. And if you can just laugh at yourself in the mirror once a week, then you'll get over that soon, and it'll just be a thing. Oh, call Hawkeye. Hawkeye knows how to be an underdog Avenger. You can learn a lot from him, but you really need to work on being less dead. Scarlet Witch, I think actually with your psychic powers, you might really be able to help Black Widow with her problems of sharing secrets. You might be able to like help her read people's minds and see what their emotions are so that she can understand why spilling state secrets is hurtful to people and makes them afraid to be around her and trust her. I haven't seen a lot of character weaknesses in you or a lot of character strengths. You have an average troubled past that is very painful and hurtful, and an average heroic triumph. You're just starting your career in this whole scene of adulting, and maybe you and Black Widow just need to exchange notes and learn both. You can learn from her as she learns from you. Okay. And let's see. Black Panther, Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch. The Winter Soldier. Okay. Winter Soldier, I don't really know what to tell you because you sort of have some of Cap's problems, some of